Patrick Laing with Certainty Management. We're a consulting firm in Henderson, Nevada. We focus on profitability. We're a profit consulting firm. We can help put money back on your bottom line in a number of different ways. We were asked to be a part of this Strategic Advisor Board YouTube channel because Jason Miller and the other execs there felt like what we have to offer is important. Many of us are seeking greater certainty in our lives and in our businesses, and we can help. With this week being Veterans Day and Veterans Day weekend, I thought it was especially important to mention that we are a veteran-owned business. We started Certainty to really continue the type and the measure of service that we so enjoyed when we were serving our country. Many of the lessons and the experiences that we learned. I was in the Army for several years. We have others who are in the Marine Corps, the Navy, the Air Force that all serve within our team. But the lessons that we learned were valuable, and they've affected us, and they've been carried into our careers since that time. As I look back on our experience in the military, and just speaking personally from my own experience, I worked in counterintelligence and counterterrorism, originally spent a little bit of time working in medical. And, I look back on those experiences and I gained several lessons, several relationships that I continue to this day. And many have asked me if I enjoyed my service, if I was grateful, or if I was glad that I was able to spend some time in the military. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I was. It was an extraordinary experience. I think something that every young person should go to. I actually think that countries like Italy and Israel and some of these other countries that require their youth and their usually about 20, 21-year-olds, or maybe 18 to 21-year-olds, they require them to actually serve a year or two in the military. Most of them don't like that. They all complain about it, but I think it's valuable. And I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I think it's something that we should even consider here in the United States. For one thing, you learn discipline, you learn respect for authority, you learn the value of systems, you learn to work as a team, you learn a lot of different lessons that I think are valuable, that you carry the rest of your life. Besides it being good resume material, assuming you did a good job and graduated or retired honorably, besides it being that, you gain life skills and business skills, even relationship skills and parenting skills that I think you would be hard-pressed to find in any other way. So, in honor of Veterans Day, and as my first video this week, I just wanted to make a shout out to anyone who's considering military service. I know that there are many who go into the military because they really have no other options. They're coming from maybe a low-income area. There's not a lot of jobs, and they consider the military as a viable option. And I applaud that. I think it's a great idea. It's a great experience. You get to see the world, you gain skills, you gain education, and you learn all these other valuable lessons. Depending on the administration that is in, it may be a better or less attractive experience, but this is not a political channel. I won't go there, but I just speak from personal experience. I joined the Army when I was 17. I stayed in for 9 years. I got out due to bad knees that I just couldn't continue. It's one of my biggest regrets. I couldn't do 20 years. But the lessons that I gained, I'm truly grateful for. The friendships that I made, even some friends we lost, I've never forgotten. And I'm grateful for that time. So if you're thinking about it, I encourage you to think about it carefully. Consider the options. I'll talk a little bit more this week about some of those lessons I learned, and I'll go into more detail, but I hope you'll consider it and think about it carefully. It's a great experience, and I highly recommend it. I'll talk to you later. Happy Veterans Day. Take care.